David here, and it's that time of year again where everybody's starting to set their New Year's resolutions and set new goals for the coming year. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 quick tips that are going to help you actually stick to your New Year's resolutions this year and make sure you actually follow through, take action, and achieve your goals. What's up? So right now I'm going to give you the first step or the first tip for achieving your goals. I'm actually in the car now because I'm headed back to Boston. I've been down in North Carolina visiting family for the holidays. Anyway, the first step is to set 3 concrete goals for yourself. And I say that because I think 3 is a manageable number, right? You're not overloading yourself with like 5 or 6 goals, but you're also not like underselling yourself and only setting one simple goal. Also, you're gonna make sure they're really concrete so you actually know when they're achieved and it's not just some, obscure, vague idea that you're working towards, like I want to get fit. You want it to actually be very concrete. So 2 examples from my life right now. The first one would want to be that I want to grow my YouTube channel to 25,000 subscribers. Right now I think I'm at like 3,800. By the end of 2017, I want this to be 25,000 subscribers. Another example would be that I want to bulk up 10 pounds and get up to 180 pounds by about March, April. Then I'm going to cut down 10 pounds, get back to 170, by 2 months after that. So, that's May, June, July-ish, and then get back up to 180 by the end of the year. And that's just a fitness related goal for me. But as you see, it's very concrete, very specific. Now I'm actually here with my cousin Josh.
What's going on?
And what's an example of a goal that you're working towards right now, just so you guys aren't just hearing just my examples?
So something that I'd want to do is...
By the end of the year.
By the end of the year, I've always played music, I've played guitar, but I've never learned the piano. So either taking lessons or just self-teaching myself to learn piano is something that I would want to do.
Okay. You probably want to make that more concrete than just like learning the piano.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean...
I'll let you off the hook for now, though. Anyway, I'll move on to the second step, keep this moving. And the second step is to know your motivation. So rather than just setting the goal and working towards it, it pays to ask yourself like why you want to actually achieve it. Because if you don't know why you're working towards it, the chance of you actually following through on your goal and achieving it is way less because you don't even know why it's important to you. So for example, if I take my goal of, gaining weight, losing weight, and gaining weight, and what I'm doing there is when I'm gaining weight, I'm trying to build muscle. When I'm losing weight, I'm trying to burn fat. And when I'm gaining weight again, I'm trying to build muscle again. Why I want to do that is because I want to look better. But you want to try and get deeper than just that surface level motivation. So why do I want to look better? Well, on one hand, I've been working out consistently for the last 5 or 6 years. So part of it's just a challenge to me, just to grow and take my body to the next step. But if I'm even trying to get deeper than that, also a big part of my business right now is fitness. So for me, getting in better shape and building more muscle and getting leaner, to me represents, improving the image that I portray through my business and potentially allowing my business to attract more followers. Anyway, we're pulling up into the airport now. So I'm gonna get situated there and then I'm gonna move on. Stay tuned because I'm about to go over tip 3 in the next clip. Alright guys, so the third step is to actually take action and take the first step, even if it's just a very small step. You see, way too many people get caught up planning, researching, they get caught up so much in this mental masturbation where they just keep researching more and more things and searching more and more things on the internet, trying to find the perfect workout plan, for example, and they never actually get started. So instead what you want to do is just take the first step, take action, and just trust yourself that even if that first step is in the wrong direction, you're going to course correct and start moving in the right direction eventually. You want to build momentum and start now. Ready, fire, aim. Not ready, aim, fire. Anyway, I'm actually running kind of late for my flight right now, so I'm going to grab some quick bite to eat, and then after that, I'm going to finish filming the video when I land in Boston. Alright, I landed in Boston and I'm waiting for my buddy Dave to come pick me up. Anyway, let's go over the fourth way to make sure you actually follow through and achieve your goals. And that is to bring accountability into your life. And what I mean by that is to share your goal with someone else or with multiple other people. Because when you do that, now you don't just have to answer to yourself. You know, other people are also expecting you to follow through and take action towards this goal, and you're naturally not going to want to disappoint them. And because of that, you're going to be more likely to take action. Now, this is as simple as just finding a friend and sharing your goal with him. And ideally, you want to find someone who has similar goals to you, because then it's going to sort of bring a little bit of competitive spirit into the goal. So what I mean by that is, for example, my buddy Dave also has a blog. He runs a dating advice blog that has a YouTube channel and things like that. So we're both grinding right now to grow our businesses. And this way, you know, we're naturally going to be checking in with each other to see how we're doing, because we both know that we're working on it. So it's not like I'm bothering him, making him hold me accountable. You know, it's a very natural thing. And also, if he sees me doing really well with something, like with YouTube, for example, that's going to inspire him to get on my level and keep up with me, the same way that if I see him doing something very well, you know, maybe he's writing a very good blog or he's creating a new product in a specific way that works really well, I'm naturally going to keep up with him and work even harder to get there. Anyway, I think he's about here, so I'm going to continue the video in the car with my man Dave. Alright, so we're back in my apartment now. You can see Dave doing some work in the background, or he's just lounging, I don't know. Anyway, let's go over the fifth and final step, and that is to spend money on your goal. And this is so important for two main reasons. On one hand, when you spend money on your goal, it's going to increase your commitment to actually following through, because you have skin in the game, you have money on the line, so that's going to make sure you actually follow through. On the other hand, if you do it right and you spend money on the right things, it's actually going to help you get to that goal faster. So for example, in my life, I want to grow my YouTube channel. Like I said, one of my #1 goals for 2017 is to grow this to 25,000 subscribers. So what I did is I bought this camera. I made an investment in my YouTube channel, and this camera cost me $1,000, but it's going to help me get there faster because it's easier to film videos on this camera, and they're higher quality videos that are going to help me produce better videos and grow the channel. So on one hand, it's going to increase my commitment. On the other hand, it's actually going to help me get there faster on its own. So I hope that sort of illustrates that example for you. But I really want to expound upon this because I think the idea of investing in yourself is something that doesn't get talked about enough. So I actually created an entire another video on the importance of investing in yourself, and I'm going to post that tomorrow. I decided to post this one first because you need to set your goals before you can invest in them. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. To recap it quickly, the 5 steps to making sure you actually achieve your New Year's resolutions is, first, to make sure you actually set 3 concrete goals. Second, to determine your motivation for why you want to achieve these goals. Third, to take the first step and get started now. Fourth, to find an accountability partner to make sure that you actually follow through. And fifth, to spend money and invest in the goal itself. That's all I got. If you liked the video and you enjoy my channel, hit the subscribe button because I release 2 new videos every single week, and that way you can keep up to date with all my latest content. And make sure you give the video a thumbs up because that's going to help grow the channel, it's going to help me reach my goal, and I'd appreciate it. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Stay beastly.